Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou from the Messy Craft Corner, and we're gonna work on the cover today. I like working on the covers. Covers are fun. They are it. They are where it's at. If you have a cover that doesn't match your theme that you have going on, it can kind of make or break your book, right? So I brought out my glue machine and and I brought out some lace because we've been using some whites, and I also brought out one of the characters from the cut-aparts for us to use in this book. I did not bring out the signatures. I'm gonna just stitch the signatures in off camera, but the cover was done in this really pretty fabric right here with some yellow on the inside. So you picked up your phone and you got that's fun. That's fun. We went to the flea market today, and it was kind of a bust. Like, I got one golden book. That was all. Like, that was it. Jimmy Lou did not get any more than that. So okay, so we've been using a kit by our friends, and let me see, where is the information? I want to give it to you. That's Crappy Bunch. Here we go. It is it's called Daffodil Grunge, or grungy daffodil, and that's what we've been using for this book. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I'm going to be live with the Crafty Bunch, you guys, and I'm starting a new kit. This is the new kit I'm starting tomorrow. This is from my friend Cynthia, and she has put together a kit per my request, actually, because I asked for something with some blues and some instruments, some musical instruments. So we're going to be doing kind of this musical vintage instrument type book, and it's got some beautiful writing papers in it. I am going to be cutting it down, you guys. I'm going to be cutting away the white part from the book and making a little bit smaller size journal. But I wanted you to see, oh, how pretty! You got an Altoid tin, awesome. Look at the pictures. You can do the pictures in black and white or in color, if you like, entirely up to you. And then there are some, what are these? I don't know what these are. But they're very pretty. And then here are more of, is this part of this set? Yes, it is. Here's some tags and things for this set as well. So I'm going to be using this set to be doing a little bit more of a, I don't want to say a dark piece, but a darker vintage French wee musical instrument kind of thing. So, hello, Molly. Hello, Fearless, Unique Design and Inspiration. Welcome. It's your first time here. Welcome. We're glad that you're here. So I do a lot of paper crafting here. I do some other things too, but paper crafting is kind of where it is, for me anyways. But then I got some new fabrics today at Walmart, you guys, and I'm debating. I keep going back and forth to this one. This is called, oh, it did have it on the thing. This is 100% cotton, you guys. They're peonies is what they are, or peonies, however you say it. And I thought these might match that very nicely for a cover. So I'm not sure what I want to do. This is pre-cut fabric from Walmart. I have used pre-cut fabric from Walmart before, and it is really nice to work with. So it's by Waverly, and I like it. Well, this one is, I don't know if this is Waverly or not. There's two that say Waverly, and then two that don't say Waverly. So, and then I also got this one because I was trying to think, so I may coffee bath these just to make it for the cover. This is what I want to do for the cover tomorrow, is one of these two, or something else. I did pick up some blue, and this is Waverly, and I really like that for if I want to really pull the blues from Cynthia's undertones. So I'm like toying around with, but this is going to be the insides. 8.5 by 11. Debbie Gladden, my paper is 8.5 by 11 that I just put into my copier. So let's get started on working on this cover. The cover we did from a pancake box, and on the inside we put 2 pockets, and then I also just put a little piece of this white trim work at the bottom down here, just so that it would stick out and it would look really pretty. Now, I don't think I'm doing a tie closure. Who knows? We could just not know, and it's okay. You're allowed to not know. You can also just tie it up with some pretty lace and it will be pretty. I do know that I want this to be my focal point of my book. Okay, so whether we have her in the center and we do the florals all around, or if we have her in the bottom corner, if we have her top center, could do top center. Top and center might look good too. So, and then I got also these from Paper Studio. And I liked the pinks that were in this because I thought the pinks would draw out some of the other colors in the kit. I swear I could go to bed. You're so tired. Oh my gosh. I took a nap today. It felt great. I have not had a nap in quite some time. I also brought out this white lace. Everybody seemed to love this the other day when I had it. It's all kind of pretty and fun. And I think that I might want to put it just right across the front cover. Just nice and how it is. And not too, like, I don't know. I'm feeling it, you guys. I'm feeling it. What are you feeling? What are you seeing? Are you liking it? That white lace, it just looks like, this came from Hobby Lobby. This lace did. And it's in their ones that it reminds me of a garter. You know what I'm saying? You have this lace in cream. I saw it in cream. I decided to get it in white because you can always tea or coffee dye it. It would make a cute skirt, wouldn't it? Oy. It would make a fantastic skirt. We're going to actually just use it as part of the backdrop for our little lady, our little Aunt Betty. That's what we're calling this book, the Aunt Betty. So this has stitching on one side of it. Can you guys see okay? It has stitching on one side of it, and then it has like this ribbony stuff on the other side. So we're just gonna, this is already cut straight. The lady at the Hobby Lobby did a good job cutting it straight. And we're gonna do the same thing, you guys. We're gonna just line her up here, and we're gonna cut it straight. All right. Right on up through there. All right. Just look at how pretty. Looks like kitchen windows. Oh, you guys, I guess you couldn't see what I was doing because I didn't put my thing down. Can you guys see okay? You guys can see okay? All right, so we're going to put it about a third of the way down is where I want it to live. Because we're going to be adding some florals and stuff to this. It also reminds me of like the kitchen window, you know, like the kitchen curtains. That's what it also sort of reminds me of. So I'm just using hot glue for this. You can use Fabri-Tac. You can actually literally stitch on here if you want to. It's a little chilly out today. My glue might dry pretty quickly. It could, I'm just saying. It might have dried pretty quickly, you guys. So, and then I'm just going to let it hang loosey-goosey, okay? And then anything we put over the top is what's going to hold it into place. It does look like a pretty curtain, doesn't it? And like we're looking outside, or maybe that's the window from the wherever, but I'm just going to let it do its thing. And then we're going to put our lady right there. What do you guys think of that? Now we have this that's sticking out at the bottom. That's from the pocket on the inside. That's okay. I'm okay with that. All right. So you guys also have to be. So what I think I want to do is I think I want to just, let's cut a few of these off and see how they're going to like look. As far as like height wise and how it's going to look against the prettiness of, now these are not daffodils. I could not get daffodils, but look at how pretty. So I'm kind of thinking flower garden. So you guys be thinking flower garden. Okay, that's what you have to say to yourself. Jimmy Lou is doing a flower garden. Okay, and I think I just want to add a nice tall one on the other side over there of the purple. And you can adjust them and move them around. Nothing's permanent until you glue it down. And even then, I think you can probably wiggle it loose. Yeah, and let's grab another yellow. And I don't know what these are called, but they're very pretty. They came from Hobby Lobby. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this. Can you guys see that okay? So the lace is just kind of framing her out back there. And then, you know, we have to do some things smaller, lower, because it's not a flower garden unless we do. And that's where we can get some of these. Now that's 6, so we got to keep in mind we're doing odd numbers of things, because that's how I roll. But we can just add some other little flowers kind of as a trim along the bottom is what I'm thinking of doing here. 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more should get the job done. So move this one here, and scoot this one here, and we're going to tuck that one there. And can you guys kind of see it now? Can you guys see it okay? Does it look okay? Do I need to tip you a little more? Let's tip you a little more. Get her under there. Whoops. So these smaller flowers will hide up the bottoms of my stems down there. And I'm going to pull some more green from these stems to do all the things. So here's what I'm doing. I now decided 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. That's an odd number. We're in good shape. Here we go. Okay, so we're going to get her on first. And yes, I'm using hot glue on paper. You can. I would do 3 yellow and 2 purple. I'm doing 3 and 3. And if we have to add an extra one on, we will. Hi, Evie. We're using Alara's flowers. The flowers that I'm telling them that she picked out. And this book we're calling Aunt Betty, because literally the lady that is in this kit reminds me of my Aunt Betty. Do you think it reminds us of Aunt Betty when she was younger? Okay. So there we go, guys. Our focal point is down. Our focal point is down. Now, the sun was not peeking through there, and now it is. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we're going to start with a tall yellow, and I'm making it go literally almost the whole length of the book, and that's okay. What's everybody been doing? Did you guys all have a good Sunday? What was your Sunday like? Was it a good Sunday? Did you go to church? And then we're going to do the yellow. It kind of like skadooched down there. Stay. Thank you. And I am letting it go like right over top of like the pretty picture and stuff. It's pouring rain there. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this one here, I'm just kind of making them like they're sort of growing, like they're wildflowers and how they should be kind of growing out through there. And let's get some of these. Now these are kind of like a foamy, is what they remind me of. So to get some as a backdrop, you just want to add a little bit of glue and then just put them into place and just let them, wherever they live, let them live. Wherever they land, that's where they want to be. Just let them be there. It's kind of like flowers. You took a float in the lake. Awesome. Somebody graduated. Went to church. That's Patty. Online church and resting. Your daughter graduated yesterday, so you're really tired. What's your name, Fearless? We have Fearlesses in the house. Alara, Grandma's using the flowers you helped her pick out. Went to church afterward. Taco Bell. There you go. Well, like I said, we went to the flea market this morning, and it was a day. It was a real... I'm telling you. It was like Dudsville. I couldn't believe it. I was like, seriously? There was just a little too much of nothing. You guys, no kidding. Okay, I feel like my glue is drying before I have a chance for it to grab a hold of anything. I think it's because it's chilly out. You had a nap because you had a headache. I had a nap because I just wanted to. Simone, that is a great name. I love that name. You guys all, if you have that follow button next to Fearless, Unique Designs and Inspiration, go ahead and hit that follow button. Let's all go follow Simone, you guys. See what she has going up. Karen Hodges went to Sunday school, church, and dinner. You guys, okay, I have to tell you this. We stopped at Aldi's. That's a grocery store if you don't know what an Aldi's is. And it's like inexpensive. You have to pay $0.25 to borrow a shopping cart, which has always been one of those things that I just did get. But I also get it. So, you guys, we went to Aldi's and we found where like the spaghetti sauces are. Evie, did you ever have these? They were like raviolis that look like homemade ravioli, but they had like spinach and... Yeah, you do get your quarter back. It's someone else's quarter, but... anyways, we had these... They just look like little raviolis. They were spinach and cheese. And then I got ones that were tortellini that were just cheese, because Larry doesn't like just cheese. And, oh my Lanta, those were good. They were like $1.79 or something for a pack of them. Now listen, one pack is not going to feed a family of 8, okay? One pack barely would feed a family of 2. But for the price, you could always buy 2, you know, especially if you have big eaters. They were so... See, even Evie knows, those are so good. You should have told me a while ago they were good. Get some of Aldi's strawberry ice cream. It is... Oh, okay, Karen Hodges. I'll have to look for that next time we're there. I will definitely have to look for that. Okay, back to gluing our book. Let's get it together. All right, so this is going to go high, but I don't want it to go as high as this one over here. See how this is turning out? Isn't this turning out really pretty? We may end up putting another purple one over here. I'm not really sure. So I'm going to trim some of this off because I do want it to just kind of not be quite as high. All right. Now, this is a junk journal. If you're new here and you don't understand what I'm doing, this is a junk journal. And you can use these to write in, to put pictures in, kind of like a scrapbook. It's like today's version of the scrapbook. You buy it too? Oh my goodness. The things I did not know about my daughter, part 1. I did not know that she liked strawberry ice cream from Aldi's. How about that? Go figure. So I think I'm going to do purple and then a yellow. And again, because I want to bring it down a little bit, I'm just trimming a little off. And what I'm doing is I'm grabbing some of, oh, hey, you guys, I didn't know this. There were stems of just green that I could have cut off and we could have tucked in of just the green. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So even if you don't journal, okay, get yourself a canvas, just a canvas, you know, like a painter's canvas, and cover it with some fabric or some paper and make yourself a design, okay? Make yourself a picture that you can put up because, no, it's the right way, see? I think it's because I'm working not overhead and everything is reversed, okay? Everything's reversed because I don't have, they say there's the ability to flip, but okay, that's for if I want to make a poll. I don't want to make a poll. Go away. I could make a poll. They're saying you can flip your camera, but I have not found that. So that's why it does look like it's a little backwards. So my apologies. My apology. I just, Facebook has not introduced that to me yet, that I've been able to do that. I had it for a little while, and then it went away, and I don't know why. But yes, it does kind of look like I'm working backwards, doesn't it? Sometimes I'll see myself on the replay, and I'll go, why am I working? I wasn't working backwards. That's true. I was not working backwards. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is turning out so precious. I gotta say. Jimmy Lou is becoming extremely happy with this. All right, so we're going to put this one this direction. And then we're going to pull this one. I don't know, I feel like I want this one over here more. I don't know. I'm so confused. So, you guys, let me ask you this question. Out of the platforms that I was on live this weekend, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, where did you like watching the best? Now, I know I'm opening myself up for a discussion here, but I really do want to know, where did you guys like it the best? Because I'm thinking of something here. There are so many teeny tiny little bugs out here today. Carolyn Freeman liked Facebook. Even with all of its wrinkles, you can find me easily on Facebook. Molly Jasper, I liked YouTube too. I had fun over at YouTube. It did have the best quality picture, didn't it? Even today, even against today, I would say so. Every new journal gets better than the previous one. Oh, Karen Hodges, that was so sweet of you to say. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That just made my day. Thank you. Okay, so here's what it looks like. The cover, right? Oh, because you can watch on the TV. I know some of you guys thought that was like so cool. And it was kind of cool. And I'm thinking to myself, watching on TV, I can't wrap my head around that they want to watch it on TV. So, hey, Kathy Angel. So, I think what I want to do, you had a hard time finding me on TikTok. Judy, you are not the only one. Angie from the Crafty Bunch said she couldn't find me either on TikTok. So, my apologies for that. I am thinking about doing Tuesdays and Thursdays, hopping on over to YouTube in the evening and doing a live over there. How do you guys feel about that? You wish I know, me too. I don't have a smart TV. Do you have a Roku stick? Because apparently you can do it on a Roku stick too. My son told me that. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. Okay, so I'm going to kind of like stagger these a little bit because I don't want them to be looking too much like straight line. You want them to look like they grew in nature, okay? Nothing in nature grows straight. Hedges even grow, and somebody has to come along and take them all nice and even, okay? So you guys, I'm just wondering if you guys will hop on over there to find me on YouTube occasionally, because I had fun. I had fun over there. It was so much fun. Michelle sent me a picture. I'll have to ask her if I can share it with you guys. Michelle sent me a picture of her feet up. No kidding. Her feet up, and she was eating popcorn watching me. That Michelle, I'll tell you what. She is something, that Michelle. Okay, so I may or may not get like a word or a phrase to put onto the cover of this. I don't know for sure. I didn't bring any out here to fiddle with to see if I liked that idea or not. So we may or may not. And if we don't, I know you won't be upset with me. I know you will appreciate it as much as I do. Okay, that one came out a little on the fast side. That's okay. And we can continue using some of these greens wherever we like. So I think I'm going to stick one right kind of in there. And we're going to do this one, you guys. I'm going to scoot that up a bit. Put this one here. Okay. And then I think I do think I want to add a few more of either the yellow or the... Hold on, let me show you what I'm thinking. Stay. There we go. Just a little bit longer. So because I can cut these, I can make these smaller than what they originally were. So that means I can tuck a few in between. Now I know odd numbers, I have to keep an eyeball on the odd numbers. Ooh, some small pearls. We can add some of those. I don't have any out here, but I can definitely make that a consideration. So here we go. And we can do the same thing with this, you guys. I'm just cutting them off kind of down in. And if they come unraveled, that's okay. We can re-ravel. We can re-ravel if we have to. Like that one right there really came unraveled. I was thinking to myself, well, what are you going to do if something comes unraveled, Jimmy Lou? And I was like, you can always glue it, right? You can always fix it. So when I'm looking at it, I want it to look like a flower garden, because I keep saying about it being like kind of that garden, that little garden party. And now we can count up flowers if we need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But I'm having trouble with right here. Like I got one right here that is just kind of bothering me. So let's do it. Okay. Have all your red, white, and blue kits gone out? Yes, they have all gone out. Bobby, send me a private message and let me check on it for you, okay? Some people were asking me about them. And quite honestly, like, it looks like a bunch of them are getting delivered tomorrow. The ones that had messaged me and said they hadn't gotten theirs yet, it looks like they're coming. It looks like they all are coming tomorrow, even though I mailed, like, I literally mailed from 2 different post offices. So I think I'm going to go ahead and add this one right here. And then we're going to we could call it finished. We could tuck it up in here too, you guys. Oh, Jimmy Lou is just having so much fun making this into into a flower garden that I don't want to stop. I just don't want to. I don't want to quit. I want to quit. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Do-do-do. So now stay in there, you. Just looks like a little wildflower garden. You can tuck a little bunny rabbit. Yes, we could. If I had a little bunny rabbit, that would be great. That would be really, really great if I did, but I don't have one. So at this point, I think it doesn't really matter much if we add a couple more here and there. It's, to me, I think it's pretty, and it looks pretty. And I think even just tucking a few extra here and there of the tips is really kind of making the piece look like I wanted it to. So we have my great Aunt Betty. I turned the glue machine off, so that means I'm almost done. It reminds you of the secret garden. That's kind of what I was hoping for, right? So what do you guys think? A butterfly. I might have a butterfly. I don't know if I do or not, but I might. Okay, that one is wanting to pop out of there. Let's glue it back down, you guys. And you know, flowers grow up kind of everywhere. So even if they're sticking out from wherever, you can make it happen. Okay, now I'm done. I used almost the whole pack. Oh, I found another one. I used almost an entire pack of flowers on this. Like, this is what's left. There's 5. I don't know how many were in there, but there's 5 left, so I need to let that alone. I'm gonna use this one, I think. So tell me, how many of you have bought this kit? How many of you went ahead and you purchased this kit because you thought to yourself this was cute, and you wanted to make one? Now we're not gonna finish. We're not gonna be working on this tomorrow. Crafting with the Sassy Chicks. Hello, Aunt Betty and her enchanted garden, right? And we're gonna have us a little garden party. I'm debating where I want to go with this one. Let's go here. And then we're going to grab a little bit of this one. There. Oops. You got it, and the folio? Awesome. We did the folio last night over on TikTok. Now, if you don't have TikTok and you don't like TikTok, that's okay, because you guys, I uploaded it to YouTube. All right, so our garden is now done. All we need is the party. I am not adding word to this. I'm not adding wording on this either, because it just doesn't need it. I like that there's part of the pockets showing from the inside. So, you didn't purchase this kit, but you purchased 2 different ones. That's great, because there are so many different kits available of different styles of flowers that are very similar with the folios and the vintage and the ladies, that, quite honestly, if you didn't like the daffodil kit, but listen, I didn't make this all about daffodils on the cover. I made this all about it being a garden, and that's what I want to do to the signatures on the inside. So I have the signatures ready to sew in. I'm going to be stitching those in. I probably am not going to do it on a live, just so that way we can work on some other fun elements of the book. and we won't need to, but I don't know, maybe you just want me to. It's a really good show when I'm on YouTube on the big screen. I wonder how this would all look on the big screen. Woo! But see, it's like, it would be like this though, so you'd have like these weird side things on YouTube. So you guys, let me just ask your opinion. Let me see what you guys are thinking. I thought I had two. I did. I dropped them in there. On this is the kit I'm going to be working on tomorrow morning. We're going to be starting a kit, one of Cynthia's kits. This is my June kit, you guys. It is Victorian, and it is some beautiful pieces in and out. Okay. And it's got a lot of nice colors. Okay. So tell me, I'm really nervous about this because I picked out some pretty papers and then I was like, ooh, fabrics. And now I'm like, ooh, I don't quite know. I'm not exactly sure. So here this is the cut aparts from Cynthia. So there's some tags. Look at those tea sets. Pretty, right? And, the beautiful dark backgrounds of the vintage era. Okay. Here's the fabrics I got. This is going to be used on the inside. I'm just going to make a soft cover journal. This is going to be used on the inside tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern for the Crafty Bunch, you guys. And then I got this one, and I'm feeling this one. Let's look at it. I'm kind of feeling this one because of the backgrounds of the paper. Now, what I might do is I might take it in and I might take a sample of it and I might coffee bath it and see if I can obtain some of that kind of dark background on where like the creams are. Okay. So I'm thinking either this one or this one. Oh, that startled me. And this one is peonies. So tell me which do you like better? And again, it's if I can obtain that coffee dye to get it kind of dark. So what are you thinking? Bobby likes the blue. The blue for the outside. We got 2 pinks and 2 blues. 3 pinks and 2 blues. You like the pink? Well, how about if I do this? Why don't I do this? I'm going to go in. I'm going to throw just a swatch, okay? Y'all know about swatches. Just a little fruit to see what it will look like. Sometimes you can get this part of the, see that kind of branding strip just along there. Just take a nip. Whoops, don't take too much of a nip. So just take a nip, kind of like this. Okay, and then you can dye this or coffee bath it, whatever you need to do. Oh, I want to also talk about my friend Michelle. Nobody tell her I'm talking about her. You guys, she made the cutest little pin cushion today. Who saw it live? Who saw it live? I'm just curious. So I'm just taking off a sample, you guys. Just a little swatch, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll take these, I'll put them in coffee, and then I'll put them up. I'll show you guys on the page. It was cute, wasn't it? And then you can tell me what you think. With it being the darker coffee. I know. It was so cute. And I was thinking, oh, she needs one of those things that we used to put on our kids' shoes. You slipped the shoelace in it. Now tell me if you know what I'm talking about. You slipped the shoelace in it and it had like this little cap, and you had to, while the baby was moving their foot all over the place, but it had a jingle bell on it. And it looked like mine looked like little barrels with a jingle bell on it. And then then they went away from those. A bow biter. Yes, a bow biter. And then they went away from those when I had my son Josh, and we had Elmo, but it was like a clip, like it clipped over it so that it wouldn't slip off. But I like the bow biter better. I did. I wish I still had them for Laura. I guess maybe they're probably not safe, and that's why they don't make them anymore. I don't know. Or do they make them, and I just don't know this. Crafting with the Sassy Chicks. Tomorrow for the Crafty Bunch, I'm starting a new journal. And it's got these. This is like the wallpaper print that's in it. Here's like a sample of the paper. And here are some of the ladies. So that's why I was thinking the blue. But if I can darken it in some. See? Versus the pink. So I think what I need to do is I need to do that. I need to go inside, throw together a little bit of coffee, and see what we can do here. Like the tags and stuff. So see, against the blue. But then again, the pink against this, if I darken it up some. And the way I do it is I just mix a coffee bath. And I do it that way. So, you guys plan to join me at 10 tomorrow morning. And I will let you know. I have an hour, so I'm going to be on for an hour. I will let you know tomorrow during the my Crafty Bunch time on where I'll be live tomorrow night. I do want to start doing 2 times a week live over on YouTube to start building some following over there and stuff. So if you don't, can I use both? Well, I have this for the interior, for the inside. But, you know, maybe I might. Maybe I could see what they both look like dyed and maybe just do the pink on the inside, the blue on the outside. And then we could use this for other things because this will match other things. Fall is coming. What do you guys think about that? About using these two for that? If I can obtain the right color dye. I didn't even give that as an option, you guys. Yes. Linda Murphy Harper is saying yes. Okay, I'm going to coffee dye it. And then I'll come back, or not, I'm not going to come back live, but I'll post a picture of it up on my page. And then you can tell me what you think. I did print on copy paper, except for the tags and stuff. I printed directly on cardstock. Dye first, then ask. Not the yellow. Rhonda Ann Riley is very about it. She's saying, no yellow. Well, we did just do an awful lot of yellow, okay? We really did just do and use a lot of yellow, and we're not done with that book yet, so she could be right. No yellow. So, and this definitely is not going to match, but I bought this for another project. Just because I thought it was pretty. Okay, you guys. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to go take care of the coffee dye, and I will put a sample up. You like the idea of both. I do too, now that she said it. Now that we said it out loud and I'm looking at it laying here, I'm thinking, yeah, that could work. That could definitely work. So, but let me coffee dye it first and see. All right, you guys have a really good night. Thank you for joining me throughout the weekend and across all the platforms that I'm on. I am on TikTok. Mostly I do just flip through videos over there. I am on YouTube, which I want to start doing lives on there, maybe Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I'm right here on Facebook. So thank you guys so much. And I appreciate you all. You can watch all of the videos in one place for what we did on this book so far over on YouTube. So if you are watching on YouTube, hey YouTube. If you're watching here on Facebook, hey Facebook. Just let us know that you're watching and tell us where you're watching from. Are you watching from the United States? Are you watching from the United Kingdom? Are you in Australia? Are you in Canada? Where are you? Tell us where in the world you are, because we would like to know. So you guys have a good night. Truck. And remember to always be kind, because you never know what someone's going through. And I will see you guys all real soon. Bye, guys.